welcome back to Achu and Vichu's channel. You know, Vichu is very busy with his work. So Achu thought, why don't I continue the YouTube channel? So today I have a guest with me who is very special to me. And I call her the Prasi. So welcome Kalpana to the show.
Thank you, Archana, for bringing me in this beautiful spotlight.
Yeah? You're happy?
I'm very happy.
Yeah, you should be, okay? What I want to ask you is, see, should I give you an intro or will you give your own intro?
I don't mind any.
Being a Toastmaster, we have given so many intros to ourselves. So, I would like you to give your own intro.
Okay, I'm Kalpana. Kalpana Parthasarathi, daughter of an industrialist. My father is no more, but still he has taught me a lot of life lessons, which I'm taking in this journey. It's a beautiful journey that I'm going through. I'm an Indian, born and brought up in Pondicherry. My schooling, everything in Pondicherry,
Okay.
including my degree, which is something special to me. It's clinical nutrition dietetics.
Uh-huh.
And I did my diploma as well.
Okay.
I wanted to pursue my career in the same field of nutrition dietetics. Unfortunately, as all Asian mothers and parents, they would do marriage. You guessed it right.
Yeah.
So they said it's a wonderful opportunity to get married to a person who lives in Dubai. So
And the regular dialogue would have come, no? After marriage, you can do whatever you want.
Exactly, Archana. You guessed it right. And after marriage, as they said, nothing worked.
Absolutely.
Because of so many reasons. First and foremost important reason is I was taking a commitment to take care of my in-laws. So they lived with me for more than 18 years. I felt doing some service for them is very important than going and venturing into some our personal life. It's not good. Leaving the family behind, we cannot go and explore something in the outside world. So which is a big mistake in my perspective. So my husband also felt the same. So I had my 2 kids, a beautiful family. Parallelly, I was doing my yoga practice in one of the reputed yoga institutions.
Oh, okay.
So I did a lot of yoga breathing techniques I learned, Sudarshan Kriya I learned, all those things I learned.
Okay.
Then I was I didn't stop my journey yet. So parallelly, I was doing my ABA therapist role in one of the institutions under a guided BCBA. They say it as board certified behavioral analyst.
Okay.
So I was taking the training and I was working with autistic children for a couple of years.
That's a niche, right?
Yeah.
It's little difficult to manage
Yes.
them also.
Those autistic children should be given a lot of care and tolerance, patience, everything you need. And I have been trained for it to do it with the skills provided to me.
Okay.
And I used to go to their place. Since I can drive, I have a license.
That is one main thing in Dubai, I feel. I don't know about other countries, but in Dubai, if you have a driving license, it adds a lot of value. And it feels like you have given wings to yourself, right?
Exactly.
When I was when I got my license, that is a same feeling I had, that I was feeling like I've given wings. Now I can fly.
That's right.
So, yeah.
That's
yeah.
right.
Continue.
So I used to go to their place and they feel much better protective for their children from their part. They cannot bring their kids outside because they may have some behavioral issues. Social media, what they think of, the people in the society, what they think of their children. They may have all those thoughts. So they put a barrier themselves for not coming out of their house. So I used to go to their house, worked on them. I worked with 2 children and one of them, he went to the mainstream
Oh.
So that's a life-changing moment for me.
Not
Still-
only for you, even the parents would have felt that.
and the
right?
parents still, they remember me. They call me, they keep in touch. They used to call me, message me saying, "How are you, Kalpana? You know, my son is doing well nowadays." So just because of you, they used to praise me. So that kind of a positive attitude that we could give in a parent's mind is amazing. I felt so good about it, that we could change a person's life positively. So I did that. And another child, I cannot say the name or anything
you
because
shouldn't.
code of ethics I should follow.
Yeah.
So I was working with the child, and vocally she can't speak.
Okay.
So I used app called Prolact2Go, where the application will speak for the child.
How does it work? Like,
It's an app. So when we click on, it has lot of icons.
okay.
So we have to teach the child which icon to touch for the need. Say for example, if the child wants water, the child will press the icon, "I want water."
Oh, okay.
So the app will speak for the child.
Okay, okay.
So the child, even though the child can't speak, she could be expressive. So at the beginning, when I started her therapy sessions, she was having a lot of behavioral issues.
Okay.
Biting, hitting, pinching,
Yeah.
all those, because she couldn't express what her emotions are, what she wanted. She couldn't express because she was not vocal. Then when I started this particular therapy sessions under the guidance of my mentor, I could see the change in her within 2-3 months. All her behavioral aspects, everything
In
subsided.
3 months, yeah.
In 3 months.
Wow.
Everything subsided slowly, one by one. No, it doesn't happen in a fortnight. Within 3 months, it's slowly subsided, and within 6 months, all her behavioral issues were totally subsided, and she became very sweet, loving girl.
Oh, that's
So mother was so happy, and when I came inside that day, after 6 months of my beautiful work with her, she used to hug me. That gesture made me
that would
feel-
be warm, right?
I still feel the goosebumps on me. I feel very happy that I have done something for the child. So that's a beautiful journey.
This thing you were doing when your in-laws were with you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
My in-laws also supported me, particularly my father-in-law. He used to help me cutting vegetables, making dough. That's half of the work for a lady of the house.
Yeah.
So he used to help. He was in military ordinance.
Oh,
So he's a very strict person in terms of doing work, his eating time and everything. So it was very easy for me to manage the household with two
you
small
had
kids.
then more than you taking care, they were your support system also. I feel.
Yes, they were my guide. My father-in-law was my guide, my helper, whatever moral support, whatever I can say is more than whatever my husband could do, you know, because my husband cannot be there whole day.
Yeah,
But whole day my father-in-law used to be with me, teach me things, how to do better. And he lived in different parts of North India. He used to share his stories of military ordinance, where he used to make, he was in the chemical industry field. So he used to make bombs.
Oh my God.
So he used to tell all those stories, which was really amazing, you know. You cannot go and explore all these things in a chemical factory. That was really amazing. And
so how did you fall into your dream path of nutrition again?
So this happened. I was living in some parts of villa in the Jabalali side. So I was happy, but still the dream of becoming a nutritionist, it was there within me. And my father-in-law was encouraging me to do something better.
Okay.
I was exploring whether I could do something at this age. Is it possible for me to do it? All those questions bombarded me. I felt I should go for it. Then a couple of years later, my father-in-law passed away. 2020, my father-in-law passed away. 2021, my mother-in-law passed away. When they passed away, I felt the emptiness in me. I felt every day that they are coming to me asking for coffee, asking for help, or, I used to always think about it because they lived with me for more than 18 years. So I couldn't leave that thought. Then I told my husband, I felt so, depressed.
You'll feel alone.
I feel very depressed. The loneliness, I don't want to be there in the same house. So I want to shift the place so that I can have the paradigm shift, that I could explore something else in my journey. So we shifted to a flat apartment. So I started my next part of my journey, which is
what the dream you had before.
Yes, nutrition student.
Yeah.
So a new phase.
Yeah.
I enrolled myself in Manipal University.
Here, right?
Dubai, yes. Manipal Academy of Higher Education.
Yeah. It's an academic city, right?
Yes. Yeah. They call it as Mahe. And they said that it's a beautiful journey. You can come any age. Age is not a barrier for education. So they gave me the opportunity.
Age is just a number.
Yes. Age is just a number, of course. So I went back to college, signing for MSc Nutrition and Dietetics, which is my favorite passionate field. So I started my journey that way. And the first day when I...
How was your revisiting the college after many years? In that age, parents would visit the college, right?
Yes.
Your kids would join college and you'd go as a parent, but you went as a student. And how was, were they accepting you? Like people welcomed you, or they were like behind talks?
Actually, I was really hesitant to go to the college on the very first day. Some of them, they mocked at me. Some of them even thought that I was a lecturer. On the first day. They all said, "Good morning, ma'am." Then I said, "Dear students, my friends, I am also a student like you. I have come back to my college days." So they all looked at each other, mocked at me. But within 3 months, I created a beautiful bond with them. And
mothers, we can.
Yeah, they felt that I'm a mother sometimes. Sometimes I used to advise them. They used to run away. But they were very sweet friends. After a couple of weeks, I talked to them openly. See, I'm coming back to my college. I want to be like a college girl, like you all. So would you accept me? They immediately said yes. So why can't you, ma'am? It's okay. We will accept you, ma'am. Then I said, I don't want ma'am. Just call me Kalpana. You can even call big person, and it creates a barrier between you and your friends. So just I will be your friend. I will be of any help, any recipe you want, I can share it with you, or sometime I can bring some pasta or pizza, whichever you want. We can order and eat. So see, wow, that's a good one.
That's a good idea.
So I used to give them. Often we used to meet, and I used to make the masala vadas, the South Indian.
So you became their favorites.
Yes.
So after finishing it, like, were you able to continue your journey in that, or you are in the process of doing it?
Actually, after completing MSc, I was in the perception that I'll be getting a wonderful job as a dietitian.
Right?
A
like
dream.
you finish, people will come
and offer me on the plate, which was not true. We have to explore our journey. So that's what my teachers, my mentors, everyone, they said. It is not just like that you can get it on your plate. Everything you have to explore your world. So I started exploring so many hospitals where I was asked a DHA license and 2 years of experience. A couple of my friends, they all took the DHA license. But for 2 years experience, you have to go to India. Here in Dubai,
that's what I was about.
In Dubai, I don't think I will get some opportunity that way. But if I'm getting an opportunity, I'll be.
But is it allowed if you are doing online, like the practice online?
No, without a license, you cannot do anywhere particularly in Dubai, in UAE, you cannot do.
See, if I'm asking you because I have this doubt, like from India, lot of nutritionists, no, they just give a list. You have to follow this diet, that
Yes.
diet, and all they give, right?
Nutrition counseling
Yeah, can't you do that here?
with the license. That
Without
also you
the
need a
license,
license. Yes, you need license for everything.
But they are asking 2 years experience, right?
Yes,
So
that is
only
also.
choices you have to go to.
So either I have to go back to India to get that 2 years of experience, or I have to explore in some hospitals or in fitness centers where
yeah,
they can provide this internship
Clients they can
kind of.
send you.
Yes, even an internship would do.
Ah, okay.
Not a real job,
Okay,
not a paid job, but an internship. Some of my friends, they took the internship for 6 months,
Uh-huh.
and even after the 6 months of internship, they were not given the job to work.
Yeah.
So the internship is totally the experience that they could gain, but for job, they expect some kind of experience in the work related one, where they can face lot of problem solving criteria that they need to apply. All these things matters for them. So I'm still waiting for that moment.
On the
to
journey,
get, yes,
on the way.
still on the way.
Yeah. Okay. It was so nice to know a lot of things. We are friends, but still I don't know a lot of things. Whatever you had explained me now, what you went through and a lot of emotions, it comes out when you sit in a setup like this, I feel.
Yes.
But generally our talks will be like, hi, bye, and what are you going to do for the next meeting?
Yes.
And yeah, tell us about something about your Toastmaster journey also.
Okay, that's a really amazing journey. I started my Toastmasters journey 2017, 1st February.
Oh my God, you still remember the date?
Yes.
Oh my
Because,
God. Do you remember the time also now?
time, exactly, I cannot say the time because
Okay.
I don't know what time I have been transformed into a Toastmaster.
Yeah.
Because that's a magical time.
Yes.
So, why I'm specifying this particular date? Because in the month of January, during that Pongal celebration time, I should not start from Pongal. I should start from Christmas.
Oh my God.
2016 Christmas.
Oh, okay.
My husband, he took me for a party at the workplace, at his workplace. At the time, I was a homemaker, knowing nothing about the outside world. So I went there and I was a little hesitant because all other women, they were dressed up in a very nice suit. They were all working women and I was the only person, homemaker, not working. So when I went there, suddenly they gave me a mic. Ma'am, you can tell about yourself. I was blabbering. Yes, I am Kalpana. I was blabbering like this. And I don't know what to speak. I felt little watery eyes. And but I felt very hesitant to talk. And seeing my plight, they all said, no, okay, ma'am, no problem. You can give the mic. So I felt so embarrassed. And adding oil to the fire, my husband was asking, you fight with me at home? You talk so good at home. But on the dais, on that podium, you're not talking anything. Just 4-5 lines about yourself. Can't you speak with more clarity? That moment, I said, I'm going to do something
about this.
Right?
Yeah.
I have sacrificed my whole career for him, for his family. But that moment, for him, it's an embarrassing moment. I totally understand. Because of that, he raised his question. But now I am thanking him. That he raised this question, I'm thanking him. Because of him, because of that particular question, I'm a Toastmaster.
Now, is he regretting it?
No, I'm not regretting.
No, not you, your husband. Is he regretting?
He will regret when I'm not going to Toastmasters. Because I will give him lectures at home.
Now, though, your whole energy goes into Toastmasters, he's saying.
Yeah, partly, yes. Yeah. Of course, I have not left my family behind.
Obviously.
25% of my energy goes to my family, 25% to my journey as a nutritionist, and 25% for my Toastmaster journey, and remain 25% for all the people in the world.
Now let's come into the nutrition part. Okay, if you get n number of ideas to do your diets. You get, right?
Yes.
You get so many that you get confused because the trend keeps on changing. When for your information, I'm still on my journey in the to getting near to a dietitian,
Okay.
so that I can get a diet,
Yeah.
so which I can follow.
Yes.
The main issue what I feel people have is like you'll be so bombarded with all the different types that you'll be really confused. When I started all this diet thing, that GM diet was too much in. Okay. Then came keto. Then came paleo.
Ah.
And now it's intermittent fasting. And with Dr. Pal around us, it is like reverse banana and all those stuff.
Yes.
What should we follow? Like, what is the normal thing which everybody can follow? Main issue is like South Indians will be left with no rice, means our hands will be
Tremble.
shivering.
Yes.
So, how to like give me a proper diet which like anybody can follow?
Okay. There are two aspects in your question. First one is, what diet should I follow? Following something, you should first follow your own body speaks. You know, your body
My
speaks.
body always wants biryani. So what do I do?
So it is not your body. It
It's
is
my
your
mind.
mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Body says something that we need to listen to. Mind is like a monkey. It jumps from one point to another. So we should always able to control our mind and listen to your body. So if you have knee pain, then your upper body is, having more weight. You need to reduce your weight. That is a sign the body is giving. If you're having fever, that is also a sign that some infection is there in your body, which you need to flush it out.
Okay.
What people do is, immediately when they have fever or any illness, immediately they pop up pills, which can be avoided. I'm not saying not to take medicines, but it can be avoided. So in my life journey, what I did 7-8 years back, I was very sick, but still I don't want to take medicines. And I read an article, medicines, it causes kidney damage
Yeah.
and lot of other ailments.
Yeah.
It will solve one problem, but it will trigger
Cause
other problem.
another.
So all those things. I'm not going to eat medicines anymore. This decision I took 8 years back.
8 years you did?
Yes. Till now, I'm not taking any medicine.
Really?
No, not even vitamins.
Okay.
I'm not
Okay,
taking
good.
any. It's like 100% truth. Why I'm very strong in this point? Our body can understand, and it has a recuperative mechanism.
Okay.
Recuperative mechanism means if you give something wrong, the body can take it, make it alter. If there is something wrong, it will try to expel it out.
Yeah,
Either
okay.
puking or diarrhea. And the body will expel it out on its own.
Okay.
The only thing is, you need to have the patience and
should
you
give
give
it
the right amount of food for it to process, which many of us, they don't do. What we do is, we have a pain, we have the medicine, immediately everything should solve in 5-10 minutes.
Who has patience?
That you should not do. You should give time for the body to recuperative, the system has to process. You should give the time for the body, and the body will speak to you. My body will speak to me.
Oh.
When I have hunger pangs, it will tell me, you're hungry. So I will immediately eat. If I'm not in a position to eat, at least I will drink a glass of water.
Okay.
When we have the hunger, physiologically, the acidity is produced in the body.
Okay.
So it says, if you don't eat food, it causes ulcer. Because it tries to erode the inner lining of the stomach. That's when ulcer comes. So when you know the root cause of any problem, not only bodily, mind-wise, or any problem that you face in life, if you know the root cause of the problem,
It's easy.
you
to
can
solve
easy
it.
to
Yeah.
fix it.
Yeah.
And the next time when it comes, you will be an expert. You'll be an expertise in that field. So
That's why you tell me always when I have cold, you say garlic rasam,
yes,
rasam, right?
you know, garlic rasam. Go for natural foods. This is what our tradition. You know, also you should follow the tradition. If you are an American, be an American. what your mother, grandmother says, you follow that. If you're an Indian, follow the Indian roots. And being an Indian, I feel much happy and eat. I have those taste buds.
Yeah.
Those who, being an Indian, I want to taste the masalas and things like that.
Yeah, correct.
I don't prefer some pasta and all. Even though if I go for a vacation, if there is some pasta or pizza provided, and that's the only choice,
Yeah.
I can eat it one
That's
day.
not a problem.
But final thing, you will end up with some curd rice.
Yeah. Whatever you do, like
On the end of the
recently
day.
I saw a reel which I could so much relate to. Like if a Indian, they are going for a trip, first 2 days itself is very hard. Okay, to the second day night we'll be searching for an Indian restaurant where I'll get at least North Indian is okay.
Exactly. See, when you go on a trip, wherever you go in the world, it may be the wonder of the world. It may be the beautiful place in the world.
Yes.
But finally, where you want to come and rest, you want to come and rest at home,
Home. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you cannot stay in that beautiful place.
Yeah. True.
You have to come and rest at home. So home is the place, it's like our traditional food.
In Australia, when we went to our Australia trip for 12 days, in the middle, we booked a service apartment and we were cooking the rice and potato fry, rice and curd rice. That was the best food we had had.
Of course, you know,
Yeah.
you need to satisfy your emotions.
Yeah.
And food is mostly connected with the emotion.
Yeah.
That also we need to understand. I learnt in my yoga therapy that breath is one subtle force. You can control all your emotions in your body.
Oh, really?
Yes, I realized it.
Oh.
When I did my yoga courses, I realized that the breath, through breath, you can control all your emotions.
Yeah, they say that if you are tense before a tabletop,
Take a deep
have a
breath in
deep
and
breath.
yes.
Yeah.
So all these things. So whenever I get emotionally upset or something, I will immediately place myself in a bird's eye view. I will not be here. I will place my eyes somewhere in the bird's eye view, so that the problem can be viewed from a broader perspective.
Correct.
You can know the solution. What is the solution? If you are inside the problem, you cannot find the solution. But you are
Absolutely.
outside the problem, we can find the solution. Of course, right?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
used to advise many of our neighbors.
Yeah.
If we have the same problem, we will cry.
True. So true. So my question was like, what will be a proper diet for a person for a South Indian, you can say,
Okay.
who can you can give me one for a vegetarian and one for a non-vegetarian.
Okay. So for a South Indian, proper food means how you eat. That also matters. If you are eating on a banana leaf, that is the ideal thing.
No, like
But
I want
we cannot
a
have-
regular, like
normal plate.
Normal.
So we have the size of the heart is only this much. And so the food that we take should be only this much.
Only this much.
Yes, only this much.
That includes everything.
Yes, that includes
This much rice, okay.
for a meal. I'm saying for a meal.
Okay, all together.
Yeah, all together.
Like poriyal, rice and...
Okay, let me relax it. Maybe this is a rice.
No. I just want a thing which everybody can follow.
Yes.
Yeah.
When rice and top of it, you can make it like a heap. That's fine. But this is the amount.
Not more than
Not more than that. For a meal, this is sufficient. But if you are nutritionally weak, then
Yeah.
you can add little more. So calorie wise, they say 25 kilocalories per kg body weight per day. This is what they say. So on a day you are calculating 25 kilocalories per kg. Means if you are a 50 kg person, then you need to multiply and have that many calories for a day.
Okay.
That calories you can split it for breakfast, lunch, evening snack or dinner, something like that. According to your work you do. If you're a hardworking person, you need to eat more. And if you are a
I
Hard-
don't think a lot of people are hardworking
yeah,
nowadays.
most of us are sedentary.
Like hardworking, like earlier
blacksmith,
generation they were.
yes, blacksmith
Huh.
or a farmer working,
Yeah.
toiling in the soil
Yeah.
for the whole day.
Okay.
Those are all very hardworking people.
Hmm.
Moderate, some people they run around, they do lot of work, cycling and going around. But nowadays people are mostly sedentary, sitting jobs, clerical jobs, or teacher, tailor. All those are sitting and doing it.
Yeah.
And we are also homemakers. We are all sedentary. In that case, you can have 25 kilocalorie per kg body weight.
Per kg.
And for moderate, 30 kilocalorie per kg body weight. And for heavy workers, 35 kilocalorie per kg body weight. This is the way that it is normally
done.
fixed. For all nutritionists, dietitians, they recommend these type of. It's easy for us to calculate the calories.
Okay. So what do you think about the paleo
You asked
diet
about
and-
the South Indian
Yeah,
diet.
yeah.
So
You
let
can
me
tell.
come for that.
Yeah.
So when you split that calorie according to your weight, you can split and you can have it morning, lunch and dinner.
Dinner. Yeah.
Breakfast like a prince, lunch like a king and supper like a beggar.
Oh, okay.
They say like this.
Okay.
So when we can follow the same.
You can eat a lot in the morning.
In the morning, not lot, good calorie, good sumptuous food, energetic food in the morning.
Yeah. So
because you
ideal
need
breakfast would be
ideal idli, dosa, not pongal. Prefer not to eat pongal because it puts you to sleep.
sleep.
It will make you lethargic.
Why does that happen with Pongal?
Pongal and even with vada, it happens because it's high in calorie.
Okay.
In Pongal, you are pouring lot of ghee in it. Ghee, cashew nuts. So that gives lot of energy. So when your body is with lot of energy, it stays in the stomach without getting digested. If you are a sedentary worker. So that will put you to a lethargic feel. That I feel, okay, I have eaten
Yeah,
full.
yeah, after
I don't want to
Pongal,
do
you're
any
like,
more work.
yeah.
I want to have a power nap now.
Yeah.
That kind of a feel we'll get.
Yeah.
Idli is a very steamed food, very good. So idli, dosa, all those things are better. Or porridges you can have. They say ragi mudde.
Yeah.
That's all very good high fiber foods. So if you eat that, the whole you can even skip the lunch.
lunch.
Yeah. If
It'll
you
be
eat the
heavy.
ragi mudde,
Yeah.
because ragi is full of calories.
Okay.
And the satiety value, they say. When you eat something, you feel fullness. That's called satiety value. If you eat that ragi mudde, you will feel so full that you won't even feel like having lunch. That kind of, because in those days farmers, they used to have that. Even now, that will take care of them the whole day. And for lunch, if you want to have, after breakfast, maybe idli, something like that. And lunch, you can have one small bowl of rice, sambar or kootu or any lentil one, and one vegetable or two vegetable cups. That is ideal. Then you can have some salad kind of to start with. Salad, they say it is cosemary. South Indian salad is cosemary.
Okay.
What they do is they soak that green gram dal in the water, drain that water and add, you can add carrot, you can add cabbage, finely chopped cabbage, then carrot, onion you can have. It's all optional. And a little bit of lime on top of it, a dash of lime and little salt, pepper. That's it. That's a salad. The South Indian salad, they call it as cosemary. If you start with the salad, what happens is, it has high fiber. It's not cooked. So the fiber content is very high and it will be very difficult for you to munch and eat it. By the time you munch and munch, your mouth will pain.
Tired.
You will not feel like having too much of food.
Okay.
That is one thing. Another thing is the fiber content, it goes inside your body and it gives us fullness, satiety value.
Yeah.
It gives a fullness. And your rice content will become less. That is the concept behind the salad. So salad is, the concept of salad is, it gives a fullness and by the time you eat it, you feel like having enough. I don't want any more rice. I don't want any more rotis.
Yeah.
That kind of a feel you will get it.
Okay.
So-
And for non-vegetarians?
This is for salad, and a cup of curd is very important
Okay.
to have a good gut health. Or South Indians, they have curd rice. That's why the curd rice will be at the last.
Yeah.
And other important aspect of curd is whatever oily ghee stuff you have it at the beginning, if you have curd on top of it, final, it will go and settle. So you will not have the reflex acidity kind of issues.
Okay.
So curd is a very good probiotic which helps in the gut health.
Okay. So if it's a non-vegetarian,
Non-vegetarian, you can have egg, boiled egg, instead of deep fried,
items,
avoiding deep fried food.
curries you can have.
Yeah, you can have for breakfast. The best thing is boiled egg,
Boiled egg.
or curry. If small kids, you can make it with the egg burji.
Egg burji
they
and
say.
all those.
That you can have.
Okay.
Chicken pieces, grilled types.
Not
Grilled, boiled,
not fried ones.
not fried ones. Grilled, boiled, or steamed.
Yeah.
Any kind of non-veg food you can have.
So for a non-vegetarian, if you are saying you told 2 poriyals and salad and rice
Rice.
and curd.
Yes.
Okay.
And for non-vegetarians, lunch can be extra. You can have all this. Extra, you can have, instead of 2 vegetables, you can have one
vegetable.
one vegetable and one chicken curry. Chicken curry, it's a complement for dal.
Okay.
The protein is
So, but the chicken's protein is not calculated.
yeah. You can like you can have you can avoid the kutu sambar. Instead, you can have chicken
this
curry. And doesn't go with dal and
yeah.
chicken curry doesn't go with.
Yeah.
So generally, if it's rice, they have some chicken curry
Yeah.
or mutton curry.
Yeah.
So with the rice or with roti or some breads, you can have it.
Okay. And for dinner?
For dinner, you can always have light. Something very light, in the sense not tiffin item, not idli, dosa, puri, pongal and all.
No?
Yes, no. That's a big no. After 6, it is always better to avoid your food, particularly heavy foods. You can have a light food of some soup and a slice of bread. That would be ideal. You should eat like a beggar.
Slice of bread is okay.
Yeah.
How?
A
Because
toast. Not fried in ghee or butter.
no, like if you say bread, it has it doesn't have good nutrition value, right?
No, it has.
Am I wrong?
No.
Oh, okay.
You can get brown bread. You can get protein bread. You get breads with, nowadays Spinneys are making so many different types of breads.
Yeah. So bread is okay.
Yeah, bread is okay.
I read somewhere saying that bread is bad. You should not eat it.
Type of bread you are taking.
No, like for wheat bread only, I was reading somewhere saying that bread is bad. You should not have bread. I was like, okay.
You can have, not on a regular basis. You can have bread. These are all choices I'm giving. Bread you can have.
No, I was thinking it's a no for.
Not
it's not like that. Okay.
Bread is fermented food.
Yeah, it's good only.
A foreigner, he cannot get idli dosa.
Yeah.
What he will do?
He will get
only breads. That's also fermented food. So it's good. Bread is good, not a bad thing. But how the bread is made, that matters.
That matters.
If it is made with maida, milk bread can be avoided. Maida bread.
No.
It's very soft and nice, but it's not good for, I can say for young children, or they want to have it for a day or two, it's fine. But on a regular basis, for a health condition that you wanted to have healthy food, better to avoid bread, which is white breads.
White breads.
White breads. You can go for brown breads, energy breads, breads made with sourdough breads.
Sourdough.
Recently they have seen
it
this
is
very
little
healthy.
famous
Yes.
now, right?
So, and you can make breads from home also. You can make it. I bake my own
bread.
Bread sometimes, but I bake many of the things my own with all those.
I know you do ghee. I know.
Ghee I
you
make
do
it at home. Yes, ghee I make it at home.
But it's really nice. Huh? I've
Yeah.
tasted it. It's yum.
Mostly we can have from our own cuisine,
Ah.
which is very, very important instead of getting from outside.
Okay.
Even I make salads at home, and I make my salad dressing myself.
Fully
From
100%
from scratch. Of course, I will use ingredients like oregano,
Yeah.
parsley, all those. I will use the ingredients, but those are all fresh ingredients, not preserved.
Okay.
Let's avoid ultra processed foods. Ultra processed means chips, all those packet ones, which you don't need to cook. Open and eat. That's ultra processed.
Yeah.
Processed foods are like cheese, all those which comes in boxes. All those things can be avoided because it's all processed,
Yeah.
which may have a lot of trans fat,
Yeah.
which is very bad for our health.
Okay.
But recently they have said 2023 all the industries, food industries should avoid trans fat in their food. I don't know how many industries have done their best to avoid trans fats, but it is always better to avoid particularly trans fat, which is the main cause for heart attacks.
And nowadays it's a trend for kids, children, to skip the breakfast and go to school. The thing what they say is like, I feel like puking after having it. So early in the morning, who will have breakfast? Are the dialogues which I hear in my house also. So how do we go about it? What can we do something which is quick and they also like it?
Yeah, there are two questions here. One is the breakfast, skipping breakfast is a big no.
Okay.
In a research that they have found, those who are skipping breakfast, they have lot of health hazards in their later 40s.
Okay.
Recently, the research article I read, they did some research work for the small kids, and after 20 years, they had knee pain, the knee problems, and bone problems.
Okay.
All those problems, hair loss, then PCOD, polycystic ovary syndrome, all those things affected for these children who skipped breakfast.
Okay.
So it is a big no if you skip breakfast.
Breakfast is a
Please
big
avoid that concept of not having breakfast. If you feel like puking in the morning, that because of motion sickness.
Generally, for my son and all, he says that I'll have chocos, the cereal, chocos, and I'll go. Okay, the once or twice he had milk and went, and he felt puking, and then he shifted to chocos. But I don't know whether it's very healthy or not, so I'm little reluctant to give it to him.
It is better to avoid.
Okay.
Because see what happens. Recently I bought a cereal pack. It's a very good cereal brand. I don't want to mention the brand, but most of the brands, what they do is they process it, pack it, and they sell it. Within that period of expiry date, if we could consume, then it's okay. From my perspective, I will say no. No to cereals. It is better to prepare something fresh at home and give for growing children.
Okay.
1 or 2 days, if they want to have on a rush, or you're in a rush to go to your workplace.
Every day you are in a rush when you go to school.
That should be avoided. That should be avoided. Okay. Better to have homemade fresh foods, which is a fermented food like idli or dokla. In North India, they make dokla. So dokla it has a lot of oil, but idli is the best one. You can have some breads with omelets. Simple thing to digest.
Hot foods, right? Not
hot
cold.
Foods, preferably hot foods.
Okay.
So that it will be easy for you to digest. Avoid deep fried foods in the morning, which causes lot of churning in your stomach.
Okay.
So when they travel, when they go the twists and turns in the roads, they may get the motion sickness. So it is better to avoid the oily foods, which is very difficult to digest. It takes a lot of time to digest an oily food rather than a normal simple breakfast, like a sandwich or idli. But if you want to have cereal kind of, 1 or 2 days it's fine. But on a regular basis, we can avoid
Not
it.
better to give a home cooked hot food.
And if they have some motion sickness, I recommend they can have sprouts
In the morning,
in the morning.
giving a sprout itself is a huge task. In the morning, I should be running around.
No. Overnight you soak it.
Ah,
Okay, and 2 days before you soak it.
yeah.
Okay,
It
2
has-
days before you soak it. I mean, not the day before. Which means if it is chole, rajma, overnight you can soak it, and the next day you can just make 1 or 2 whistles, it will be ready. The one I'm saying is green gram
Yeah.
sprout. So that is very healthy. It has a lot of B complex vitamins and vitamin C. It's an ideal one for people, those who have that vomiting and all. It's very nice and rich in vitamins and minerals. You can just soak it, maybe a day in the morning you can soak it. By evening, afternoon, it will nicely soak well. It will not sprout. Soak well.
Okay.
Drain
that
the
day.
water. Put it in a muslin cloth and then hang it. Or in a strainer, you can just keep it. Make sure that it is covered with a wet cloth. And keep it in a warm place. Warm in the sense room temperature.
Kitchen types.
It should not be freezing cold. Then it will not sprout. So if you keep like this, the next morning, you will get beautiful sprouts. I do it for my salad.
Okay.
And the sprouts will be like this much big that we get it in shops.
Yeah.
We can avoid that in shops because they do a lot of sprays and things like that. This is very healthy. Just put some, sprinkle some little salt, pepper and a dash of lime.
Raw. you
Raw.
mentioned. Okay.
You don't need to cook. Just sprinkle some salt. If you want rock salt or Himalayan salt, some healthy salt,
Yeah.
sprinkle it. Pepper powder, you can make it and keep it your own pepper powder,
Fresh,
homemade
freshly
fresh.
done, yeah.
Sprinkle both, dash of lime, and that's it.
That's it.
They can eat it. It will be little sweeter also if you eat it without lime.
Without lime.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
eat
yeah.
that. Without salt also you can eat it.
The only time I ate it is only when I was pregnant. My mom used to force me
The
to
sprouts.
eat it. Yeah.
See?
And I wish a day comes where my son eats it. It's a huge
It is-
task to make
Yeah,
him
to
eat.
start with, you can give him small things. If they are not eating like this, make it like a sandwich and give. Or grind it, make it like a dosa you give.
Oh.
Or idli out of it. Or mix it with some ragi, rice flour. Mix it, make a pancake. Say them pancake. Say the words different. I used to give it to my
You used
kids
to
when they
say
were small.
pancakes.
You know, I used to say, I'm going to make some pancakes.
My son eats normal dosha thinking it's a pancake.
Normal dosa is crepe.
No, normal dosa, he doesn't want that, the thin one he doesn't like. Okay,
The
he
thick
likes
ones,
that
the uttapam
thick
kind of.
ones. Yeah, like he says, Amma, it tastes like pancake, so I'll eat this with only with the podi, the normal gunpowder,
gunpowder,
right? Which my mom makes.
Oh.
Only that. I try my maid. I try to make that at my home or do anything. He'll not eat.
It doesn't work.
Only his grandma's podi he needs.
Okay.
Every time.
See, when kids are not eating, I have a concept. Involve them in the process of making.
That is what.
Okay?
I myself am not making. No. My maid is making. So so it's
For him, your maid is making, she is helping you, that's perfect. But when you are packing things for your son, involve him.
Okay.
See, I want you to pack this by yourself. You're learning, you're a big boy. So, involve him. Can you, do this for me? Can you arrange this for me?
Yeah.
He doesn't need to cut or anything.
Yeah.
Just, sandwich. I made all
Yeah,
these
that he
cutting
makes.
things.
That is
so you can
interesting.
arrange this and make it. Make sure you finish it.
Yeah.
And give him
That
some.
he'll do.
If he's, how old is he?
9.
9 years. You can give him some stars or, little bribing.
But see, my problem is
Like-
with my elder one, this all worked, okay? he was not this TikTok generation. The younger one is TikTok generation. And I am like finding ways. I'm like, somebody give me advice what to do. I don't know. Okay.
So these are the things you can make.
So involving them is a good
involving
idea.
them is one thing. Ask them what they want and how it has to be. I used to ask my children when they were small, what dosa you want? Star dosa, circle dosa, what character, cartoon characters they want. You know, honeybee kind of. All those I make it. You can make it with a syringe. You can get a syringe and make a drawing
That
out
I have
of
tried
it.
with
Yeah,
my
you can try
elder
all
one.
this.
Yeah.
And ask them if they want mini idlis. Small mini idlis.
Yeah.
With sambar or chutney, whichever they want of you give more choices to them to choose.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yes.
You can.
So they will choose the choice and then we will make it. But you know something? Back in our days, we were given the choices.
Eat this
Yes.
or get
one
slap.
blow. Finished.
That's all.
Right? And I still remember when my father comes, I will not even ask for it. But nowadays, we are giving choices for children.
Too much
And
choices.
still they are not eating. Then something we need to work on our part.
A lot.
As parents, we
Yeah.
need to work on that.
Yeah. Actually, raising kids were much easier earlier. I feel like this 2000 after 2015 kids.
It's because of the technology.
I would say now my idea is I just find some videos where they say this is healthy, that is healthy. Like for me, it's Dr. Pal. Okay, so I just put his video. See, he's telling you have to eat because he has respect for doctors.
Okay.
So his doctor also, whatever he says, he'll listen.
Okay.
So I just tell him, see, Dr. Pal has told this today. You have to eat like this. Now it has become like he is telling me that, Amma, he's telling too many things, Amma. I can't follow all this.
That's true.
So
We
it's
cannot
really-
follow everything,
Yeah.
but we should listen and we should try to fix whatever is suitable for our life.
So drink a shot of apple cider vinegar before each meal. Okay, and it prevents your blood sugar spikes.
It depends upon the body condition of the person.
It
It
depends.
doesn't work for all.
Okay.
It doesn't work for all.
Okay.
But
But does it like?
people say yes, but it is good for health. A small short
No,
basis
that I heard like in the morning. No.
in the morning. Yeah, not every meal.
This they are telling every meal.
Not every meal. Because see, when you are consistent in doing something, it should give you positive results. This apple cider is made out of something in a factory,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we do not know how they make it.
Yeah. Correct.
Is it an authentic one? Is there any
Yeah,
other
which
chemical
brand
in
you
it?
should buy?
All these things we need to look into.
Okay.
We cannot trust just like that apple cider from some company and then we cannot have it.
Okay.
Right? So it is always better to avoid things which is processed and which is made in some factory.
Okay.
Let us make our own things at home and consume. That is the best way.
Okay. So better to avoid. That's
Yes.
not
Better to
true.
avoid.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Oats milk is basically just drinking pure sugar and oil.
I think it's a myth. Even I don't believe that because my father-in-law, he lived with oats.
Oh, okay.
He has been having oats right from his teenager and he lived till 98 years and he passed away.
That is.
So the last 3 months of his last days, he didn't have oats because he was totally bedridden.
Okay.
So he didn't have. Till
At
that time,
98.
98 he passed away.
So it's not.
It's not.
It's not true.
I don't think so. Maybe the oats brand that they take.
That might.
Nowadays there are so many oats brands.
Yeah.
They are mixing so many things. And I
How
feel
do we find out? Like reading the label itself is a
nutrition
huge task.
label we need to find. We need to read it first. People, they just see the outward pack, whether it's glossy, the cover is very nice to look at, the bottle is nice to look at. That's not the thing. We
But
need to
how do
look
we
into
know that the names they have mentioned?
whole
the
rolled oats, they say.
No, the certain chemicals, whatever they have used, how do we know whether it's good or bad? We have to ask again our Gemini or.
True. Nowadays, everything
AI,
has
you have
become
to ask.
processed. The same thing when I said to my daughter, she said, Mama, nowadays everything is processed. You cannot say, eat fresh food, don't eat processed food. Your own oats, it has some preservative, additives, all these things are there. Something which starts with E,
Huh?
those are all additives and preservatives.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
The color, food color,
Huh.
they are all not good for health.
Something which starts with E. Huh? Oh, okay.
They are
Mostly they
additives. There are different, names. Adding with E, there are so many
So nowadays,
numbers.
the people who are producing all this, they have become more intelligent that they are putting different names also.
Yes, yes.
I have seen that.
Thickener, there is one thickener for something, for tomato sauce.
Huh.
They have some code word for it.
Ah, okay.
So they will put it for E. So let us avoid the processed foods. I'm not saying not to eat it. It is better to avoid. If you want to have a healthy living.
Microwaving your vegetables kills all the nutrients. Is it true?
Not nutrition. It doesn't kill. Of course, it should be properly cooked. Cover
No,
and
it's
cook
like
it. It should not be.
this. What it's saying is like after cooking, you reheat it, right? Or for potato and all, people directly put fork on it and they put it in a cover and they put it inside the microwave. So doing like that, does it kill the nutrition value?
No. Microwave, the concept of microwave is how it works. It the electrons which is inside the body, it bombards, it creates lot of energy, heat energy, and it bombards each other. Right? So nutrients are not getting spoiled
by that.
So
we can have.
Yeah.
Good.
But what is very important is after keeping it in the microwave, don't stand near the microwave. The radiations may harm you.
Oh, okay.
So that's when you become.
That is why they say you don't
avoid. Don't use microwave.
Okay. It's
but
not
for But and also it is better to avoid cooking in the microwave, because what happens quite often when you cook, we are standing there. And it may cook properly sometime, it may not. So all these doubts may come. So all these things can be avoided. Reheating is okay. Reheating just 2 minutes, 3 minutes you're going to do. That's fine.
Okay. 2 questions here. One is drink 8 glasses of water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is true. Drinking 8 glasses of water, depending upon the temperature, the place of where you live. If it's a cold country or hot place, according to that it differs. But ideal 8 glasses is really good to flush out. So drinking water is pH is 7, which is neutral.
Okay.
So if you feel acidic also you can drink water. If you feel alkaline, some food is alkaline, that also you can drink water. So it makes it neutral so that the body will not get affected. And drinking water will flush out all your toxins which you have in the body.
Okay.
Toxins may come from food or in the body it may secrete due to some malfunctioning of your organs. The toxins may produce in your body. So to flush out all those things you need water. And also to avoid dehydration.
And the second part was coffee causes dehydration.
No, I don't think so. Even
coffee
if it
gives you energy, that
if it is caffeine is actually not good. But if you are having caffeine in the form of black coffee,
without
without milk, that is ideal.
Okay.
But my mother-in-law, she had coffee right from the age of 8, 9. she is still hale and healthy. She's not even having diabetes.
No, actually,
Or
the problem
hypertension.
is I feel the products, whatever they got then,
Yes.
was much better and
Yes,
purer
pure.
than what
And
we
the
have now.
lifestyle they had,
Yeah.
and the way that they manage their stress, that also matters. So if some stressful condition comes, like this generation kid, say for example, when my daughter is facing a problem, she may face the problem in a different way than
yeah.
my mother.
Mom has done.
My mother will say, okay, this is a problem, okay, we'll
What's
solve
there
it,
in
finish. But she will get tensed. Oh my God, I'm having this problem. Please come and help me, someone. That kind of a stress. So when there is a problem, you don't have to stress. Work on the problem. See the root cause of the
Bird's
problem.
eye view.
Root cause of the problem. Bird's eye view, exactly. So that you see the problem from a distance, you see the solution also. If you are inside the problem, you may not be able to think. Right?
So the next one is the collagen powder is the no. A powder with coffee will erase all your wrinkles.
I don't think so.
Oh, that
I don't know.
if it
I have
happens, it would be magic.
True, right? But I don't believe in this.
Okay.
But I have nothing to say on that. I cannot comment on this, which I don't know.
Okay. So now I'll ask you a few questions, which I'll give you two choices. Okay. Choose one. Okay. Coffee or matcha? Matcha.
Matcha is that
That green
creamy.
green color tea, which
The boba.
yeah,
Tea,
boba
that
also
one?
has that,
Uh-huh.
but it is a Japanese tea.
Okay.
It's a green color.
Okay. I have heard of this matcha, but exactly I don't know. So I've seen the list in the boba. My
Yeah,
daughter,
yeah,
she
yeah,
used to go there and buy it. So sometimes I allow. It's okay. And if you give the choice, I will prefer filter coffee,
Okay.
which I make it at home.
Peanut butter or almond butter? Which
Almond
is
butter.
overnight oats means you just
Overnight
put it in,
oats, yes.
Yeah, and then or hot oats,
Oats, which made it.
which is good,
Overnight oat is good.
also good. So intermittent fasting or paleo diet, which one?
Intermittent fasting is good because paleo diet, you have a lot of concepts behind it. So you need to understand. Intermittent fasting is you can fast whenever you can and you can start eating whenever your thing is done.
In this
So-
intermittent fasting, I have a question. Like intermittent fasting is just you eat from this time to this time, right? So what will be if they are skipping the breakfast in that? Is that okay?
No,
No.
you should not skip the breakfast.
Okay. My question is like if their first food is at 12 o'clock, 12 noon, and then they are eating till 6. Only 6 hours they are eating.
Okay.
In that window, should they move their window above front, like start
No
their
need. They can
That
go
is
for
okay.
it. They can go for it. If they are, this is what, here you need to listen to your body. If you feel acidic,
Huh.
I'm feeling acidic, I don't know, I feel hungry, but I'm on intermittent fasting, so I should not eat. Not like that. If you're feeling hungry, you can have a small 2-3 pieces of apple, 1 glass of water. You can have it. That's not a problem. That's not going to bring some big change. 2-3 slices of apple and a glass of water is not going to break your fast, in a big
As
way.
such. Okay.
Right? But it can avoid your acidity. Acidity comes, it may lead to lot of issues. And you will put on more weight. Your hunger pangs will be more. You will have more cravings. Rather than intermittent fasting, you will eat more. You will end up eating more. So which we can avoid. If you are really doing the fasting, you can do fasting. I do fasting on every 14th, they say, Ekadasi day. On that day, I do fasting. Of course, my body is also an acidic body. So what I do is I drink water quite often. Whenever I feel like acidic, I'll drink water. And I take 2-3 slices of apple. Then it's not a big deal. You're not taking one full apple, 2-3 slices of apple, 1 glass of water.
But if you are really hungry and you are taking only 2-3
That's
pieces
enough.
of
Because
apple,
your mind says you're going to fast today.
huh.
Sometimes I won't even feel like hungry.
Okay.
The whole day I'll be there.
Oh.
My mother used to ask me, you didn't eat anything? You are fasting today. I know you are fasting, but you'll be hungry, Eat 1 banana. I say, Mama, I don't want.
Okay.
Banana is very rich in carb, very good source of fruit, very good source of calcium and potassium, yes. But it is always avoid that ma palavada, they say, these are the very high
Mango,
glycemic index.
jackfruit and banana.
These are the high glycemic index fruits, which we can avoid. Particularly for diabetes, they say, these 3 things should be avoided.
Should be avoided. Okay. A few filling the blanks types. Okay. A few questions. My favorite junk food is?
My favorite junk food, popcorn.
Popcorn is junk?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to make it at home now.
Okay. Make it at home, it's better.
It's better. But when it comes in that popcorn pack, they put a lot of cheese and the butter.
Yeah, oil. But at home also we need to put oil.
Oil, I use peanut oil.
Oh, okay. So which
Groundnut
oil is better?
Groundnut oil.
Which oil is better?
I use sesame oil. In Tamil, we say it as nallenna.
Yeah, no. So it's very good.
That's what the name says. Okay. And peanut oil, the groundnut oil, you use it for deep frying only.
Okay.
That gives a different
Sunflower
aroma.
oil? No.
I stopped using sunflower oil at all.
Okay.
In my cooking. I use either my homemade ghee
Okay.
or sesame oil for doing tadka and for vegetable.
But sesame oil has some flavor in it, right?
Yeah, there's a good flavor.
Okay.
It's very good. Okay.
No, sesame oil I can even take, but peanut oil, no.
Peanut oil, you have not tasted masala vada made out of peanut oil?
You make in that? Oh, so I have tasted your vada, so I have tasted it. Oh, okay. But you buy that, the cheklat, yeah?
Yes. Right now I buy 1 can of thing. I cannot disclose,
brands.
Brands here. So I used to buy in bulk so that we can use it.
Okay.
But only deep frying I use groundnut oil.
Rest all you use sesame oil.
The marachakku enna, you get it, different brands you get it.
Yeah.
You see whichever is suitable for you, whichever is, affordable for you, you can go for it.
And then one more question is, pineapple in a pizza. Is it a crime? Yes. Is a crime? No.
It's not a crime. It adds taste.
My
At
son,
least one good food is there.
my son, whenever we order at home, my husband will say, put pineapple in it, okay? So he'll say that, who puts pineapple? It's a crime, Amma, it's a crime.
So when you asked for junk food, I'm thinking of another one also, the nachos. This has become a habit for my kids. Whenever there is a movie, there should be some nachos,
without
some
that, how
cheese
can you
dip,
watch?
some salsa, and this popcorn.
It's basic, man. You have to.
So
You don't agree with it?
actually, when they were small, I didn't have any other choice because of the movie theaters. They give the same. They create the same. So what I did a small shift. From the movie theater, it's home theater. So from the home theater, I slowly shifted the salsa, buying from outside. I started making my own salsa at home. Then I started with the popcorn. This nachos, it's very difficult to make it at home.
Oh my God, you tried?
I tried that also. It's very difficult to make it at home because it is made out of
corn.
The corn flour. It's a different corn flour. It's not the normal corn flour.
Oh, okay.
That corn flour is something like yellow color.
Yeah.
That's a pure corn made from corn flour. It has a different name. And when we make roti out of it, I used to see YouTubes for this. Making roti out of it and make some scratches and put it inside. It was not coming. It was a big flop. Then my husband said, please
Thank God,
don't
one
waste.
industry is safe now.
Don't waste money on all this. And kids are waiting for the movie. You are just making it now. So, he said, never mind.
So movie industry should promote healthy
Healthy
stuff
stuff. Yes.
to get you to the movie
Yes,
theater.
yes. I say you can have nachos, but deep fry in a good oil, like peanut oil, better one. Not deep fry in the same oil and palm
They do.
oil.
They do
They do in palm oil, mustard oil.
Now lot of chips have come which says baked.
Ah,
Baked is
Baked,
written.
yes.
But is it
I don't know
okay?
how far it is true,
We don't know.
but baked chips are better.
Better.
Yeah,
Better than
better
the
than
fried one.
deep fried ones, because you just apply the oil. Of course, that also has oil.
It has oil.
It has oil.
Yeah, you have to
Without
buy
oil, it will not blend into a dough.
Yeah. Correct.
That batter, that dough has to be made with some form of fat. It may be
Chips la-
margarine.
what
yes.
dough?
You make the dough, roll it.
Chips.
Yeah.
Potato chips, what dough you have?
Dough in the sense it needs that coating,
Oh, okay.
or else it will not be crispy. It will become like
Soggy.
Soggy.
Yeah, correct.
how the crisp thing comes. What you do is they generally do like this. This is what I feel. They slice it. One time they will boil. They will dry it. Then they will put some powder which will be sticking to it like a rice powder. Not rice powder. Like a rice powder.
Something like that.
It may be some chemical powder or something. Or it may be a very good powder like cheese powder and all. They will put it and it will go for fry. And it will stick to it because of the sticky thing. It will stick to
That's
it
why-
and they will deep fry it. Here, what we need to note is the deep frying oil. They, on a big industry, they deep fry it several times, and no
retain
one
the
knows.
crispiness.
Even the person who is packing may not know that how many times it has been deep fried.
And whatever they have
Yes.
put in the
So the more
label,
times
we have to believe.
we have to believe it. And the more time you deep fry it, and the oil becomes rancid. Sometimes they deep fry in the same thing in the industry.
You're making me not eat no chips.
They have some freshly made Nendaram chips, potato chips also.
At home.
My daughter made potato chips 2 weeks back. It was crunchy and good.
Yeah, we used to live in OT, so that time we get fresh potatoes, right?
Yes.
So we used to make and we used to dry,
Yeah.
and that we used to make.
Now the trend is that potato swirls.
Yeah.
Make it,
Fry
put it in
it.
that oil again. That oil color you need to see. It will be little black in color.
Not little, not full black. It will be.
So it is totally unavoidable nowadays. Whenever we go, they just keep it in a stand to make the children
Yeah.
see, Mama, I want this.
Yeah. What are the worst thing to put in a tiffin box for kids?
Donuts,
My son is going to just.
worst thing. That's there is no one ingredient in it. It's good.
Which is good. No.
Donuts are made of maida. Then the sugar glazing, full of sugar, and that margarine, which totally should be avoided. All these things are bad for health.
You know how I made my son eat ulundavada? I told it's a donut.
Don't say donut.
I told it's a donut. He loves donut. So that's
So
how
what you are
now
doing-
he's eating vada.
Vada. Stop saying donut. Don't say that because you're bringing that word every time
No,
that he's trying to forget.
He knows it, like how you told dosha pancake. Like that I made him eat like okay, this donut is really nice, try karke. I didn't put any onion and all. I just put carrots in it. He thought it's some sprinkles or something like that, and he ate it. After that, he likes vada. That's how I'm making him eat all the South Indian our foods and all, except biryani. Everything else I substitute it with something else.
Okay.
And carrots actually improve your eyesight.
Yes.
That's true, right?
True. It has carotene. which is a pro-vitamin E.
And one more thing is like after you have to wait 30 minutes after eating before going for a swimming or walk.
Ideal.
It's ideal.
Because
it's true.
yes, what happens when you eat, the body, the stomach region, the blood circulation, it needs more
Okay.
for digestion. But when you're going for any other strenuous activity, just walking, normal walking is fine. Sitting and doing
my-
something is fine.
Ah,
But
okay.
not for on a strenuous activity like swimming or running or something. Because the blood circulation to the digestive system will become less. And it goes to the other part of the body which you are giving some strenuous work.
Okay.
So it is better to avoid.
And my last question is like after dinner, immediately they go to sleep.
No.
It's
Soon after eating, you should not go to sleep. Not even dinner. Any meal after eating, you
After
feel like
Pongal
sleeping.
also?
No. You should not go to sleep.
Okay.
You can rest. You can, but you should not even lie down. You can just sit and you can sit and meditate. But
After food, who will meditate?
yes, you can. You can. But for meditation, you should have thoughts, connected thoughts, unconnected thoughts, that you will get it. But if you regularly meditate, then you will not get connected thoughts. You will get unconnected thoughts, and slowly you will not get thoughts at all. You will be in that state of serene state of mind where you will go into a trance and you will feel that amazing bliss.
How long? How much gap we should give?
At least you should give 45 minutes to 1 hour.
Okay.
That's why it is better to eat for dinner. Before 7:30 you should finish eating. Some people they say before sun set you
sunset,
should
yeah.
eat and finish it. But in this fast moving world, people they come home after their work only by 7:30.
Yeah.
It is not ideal. It is not.
It's not feasible.
It's not feasible to do that. So as far as possible, you can finish it before 7:30, and that too food can be very light, not deep fried foods.
Okay.
Maybe something light, maybe a fruit platter, only fruits. That also is fine.
Fruits we can eat after for
Yes,
dinner.
Yes.
Okay. I read somewhere that we cannot.
Fruits, what fruit also matters. Like
No,
not
like
heavy,
normal fruits,
normal
only, like
apple,
apple,
orange,
grapes,
yeah,
and all
grapes.
those stuff. They had put like morning you should eat it before 11. After that you should not eat.
Fruits.
That's also a myth. Okay.
I used to eat fruits a lot. Particularly night time, I'll eat an apple, orange, plum. You can eat anything.
Okay.
But not avoid banana, the mapala varna, avoid. Because what happens, the glycemic index, they say,
That is high.
it shoots up quickly. And you're going to rest. Why to give that high spike of sugar in the body?
It was an amazing session. We had planned it for 20 minutes or something, but God knows what is the time now. So I really had fun talking to you about things which I thought were correct. Lot of things they were not actually correct. And you had broken lot of myths for me. Hopefully we have done something for you too.
You can be anyone from any part of the world. But listen to your body, eat the right thing, and be with your own traditional thing. Don't lose your tradition. It can be any habits or eatable things. And in my tradition, Tamil culture tradition, I have seen my great grandmothers using lot of herbs. And lot of herbs in the sense medicinal value herbs, medicinal value foods, which are becoming extinct now, which we should not. I still remember my great grandmother used to say, there is a medicine for snake bites.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And when they call it
It's
as
some leaf, right?
Siriyanangai Periyanangai.
Oh, okay.
They say they used to mash it
Ah,
and then squeeze that water inside
I've
the
seen
mouth.
in movies.
In the movies, no? So it's not in the movies now.
Nowadays,
that
it's not
also is
there
there.
also.
So they squeeze it and they have to give some kashayam and all those. Then they should be awake and they should be kept. The medicine, that is the medicine, and they will come back.
Oh.
But now you see, normal food itself is like becoming a poison. It has lot of toxins, additives, preservatives. So please be mindful of what you eat. You are what you eat. It may be your body, it may be your thoughts, it may be your actions, but you are what you eat. Sometimes it happens because of the food you get angry.
Oh.
Right? You have very heavy, high salted food. What happens? The hormonal imbalance happens. You get more angry. They say, no, if you eat too much of uppu, you will get angry. Like, uppu jasti seethukada.
Oh.
They say like this. In Tamil, uppu jasti seethukadanaala kovam varudhu.
Okay.
We say it, right? So if we...
Oh, I thought it's connected with your Manam and Rosham.
No. It is the hormonal imbalance it creates.
Oh, okay.
What happens when there is high salt in the body? The kidney is trying to do all the work. It tries to make the balance in the salt. Salt is mainly sodium and chloride, no? So the sodium chloride imbalance happens. You feel like drinking more water. Water imbalance happens. So everything goes on a toss. Try to avoid too much of something. It may be salt, it may be sugar, or too much of something you have to avoid. Eat the right amount, live happily, leave something for the next day. It's okay. You don't have to eat it in the whole meal or in one day. Let us take this journey happy and healthy. This is my motive. Be happy, be healthy.
Great. Being a true Toastmasters, we don't leave our even a 5 seconds. We talk.
Yes, that's absolutely correct.
So, thank you for a wonderful podcast. I really loved. You have broken lot of my myths. Okay. People know and people have seen lot of things in the internet here and there. I think we have given a new perspective for lot of things, and they'll be getting something out of this
Definitely.
interview. As our elders say that unave marundu.
Yes.
Take food as a medicine and live your life very happily. Thank you. Small gift from Coco Crab.
Thank you.